What is going on, my YouTube friends? Guys, I'm going to tell you something. It's raining. It's been raining. We got little floods in the yard. It's supposed to be like this all week. I wanted to get the side of the truck cleaned up, and I wanted to start, cleaning up the paint and getting it polished and, straighten it up. I was going to put a wheel to it, but I got to thinking, I said, man, this paint, it's awful dry. I'm scared I'll burn right through it. So, nope, I'm going to do everything by hand until we get things straightened out. So let's get over here and look at this whole truck and look at the fender that I just did by hand. And it's, it's wet right now, but you'll be able to tell the difference. Let's turn this around. Puddling up right here in the middle of the yard. There's a low spot. I'm going to do something about that. But shoot, where they planted the grass and stuff for the road, by the road where they wet in my yard, that grass is already starting to grow, man. I mean, geez, oh, Pete's. But anyhow, here's the old truck. And I done this by hand. So you can definitely tell the difference, right here. And this right here is just where I washed it, but I mean, so I got on the door a little bit, but you can tell the difference between this and this for sure, and this was the paint. And I was afraid if I put a wheel to it that I would just burn right through the paint, because the paint's so old and sun faded, so I figured that I'd do it by hand. So I did the fender by hand. Couple gentlemen that live back behind here, they walk their dogs with their wives and stuff in the morning. He says, you'll never get that paint to come back to life. I says, I think I can do it, and I did. So I mean, it's wet right now, so it's kind of hard to tell, but you can tell, like, right here how faded that is, and that's probably not as faded as the fender was, but you can definitely tell that that old truck, it's going to clean up nice, So I'll go ahead and I'll wash everything down real good and get the paint good and clean. And then we'll go ahead and we'll keep trying to get this color back on this. So I ordered the LMC magazine, so that way, or catalog, whatever you want to call it. So that way I can start getting all this. This side's not bad. The driver's side's really bad. This side's not bad at all. I'm gonna get right in here. I'm gonna hit my truck with the door there. But man, this thing is, there we go, we're good there. Underneath the doors and everything's super clean. Super, super clean. Need to look at the driver's side. I'm not sure how clean that one is, because you can see on the rubber on the other side about that. So let's walk over there and take a look at this other door on the other side. But yeah, I think this paint will clean up, but I'm going to do it by hand. I'm not going to put a wheel to it. After I get it all done and get everything cleaned up and get the paint to come back out on it a little bit, then I'll take the little small wheel to it, and then we'll buffer out. We're going to make a nice truck out of this, guys. We're going to make a nice truck out of this. I'm going to paint that plow. Ugly yellow, yeah. Parked over here next to the garbage cans. Let me see. Move this out the way here. And let's look at the bottom of this door. So yeah, you see it's got how they got the rust right here on the rubber. So that's what kind of concerns me about the door. So let's take a little sneak peek under here. Yeah, well, I think that I can clean this up, Yeah, right there looks kind of bad. But I think I can clean that up. Put some paint on it and save it, best I can. But yeah, you can see this fender right here. It's pretty dull. You don't see no reflection or nothing in it, So I'm going to make a little series about the truck as we go along. Hope you guys don't mind. But, you get more of a reflection out of this side over here now. As you can see, you kind of see me in it. Point my finger at it a little bit. But once we get this thing and I get a wheel to it, it'll really buff up nice. But I just wanted to get started and just do it by hand until, because I'll definitely burn through that paint if I don't be careful. Okay, let's go back in here and get out of the rain. So as I was cleaning out the interior, you know, I found some antifreeze back behind the seat, and they definitely had a lot of de-icer, starting fluid. So they had a lot of, and they had a cable here too. So I'm guessing they had a hard time starting this thing up in the morning, you know. You think that, look at the icer, it looks like it's starting fluid too, don't it? But no, it's starting fluid. Yeah. So, hey, I got a supply of starting fluid anyhow. And this right here I have in this is from an old Bronco. So I have the plate right here. You can switch this plate over. I take these 3 bolts out right here, and I can change this plate and use this on the truck. Now the windshield wiper motor in that truck's good actually, but for somehow or another they got the configuration of the windshield wipers off. So I'm gonna have to figure that out on that old truck. Not a real big deal right now. At least I got something that'll wipe the windshield, you know. So let me turn this on. Anywho, I plan on doing a series on this truck. All right, now I'm not gonna say it's gonna take place of the Fairmont because it's not. We're gonna start working on my dad's garage next weekend and try to get that cleared out, so that way I can get the Mach 1 over there, and I have both the Mach 1s over at my dad's garage, and my garage will be open to go ahead and start working on a Fairmont and start getting that done and straightened out. So, I mean, I got a lot of projects, and you know, and I swore I wasn't gonna buy another project, but this pickup truck, I believe I can use at the yard, you know, and I can use it to haul my car trailer and stuff like that, instead of tearing up my 2020, you know. So I mean, that's the thing. That's my ideal right there. Plus, I need to plow my dad's driveway, the junkyard, the house next door to the junkyard, and my own driveway, which I normally do with my 4-wheeler, you know, my ATV. But I could probably do it a lot faster and a lot warmer in that Ford pickup. You know what I'm saying? So let's turn this around and look at the Fairmont. So, you know, like I said, I'm gonna take the Mach 1 over to my dad's garage. That's where I'm gonna store it at this winter. My wife's got her own garage. And I'm gonna get this fixed up, and then we're gonna start working on the engine compartment, start getting that all done, taken care of. You know, so I got plenty of work to do right here, and I got the truck I'm gonna be working on. But the truck runs and drives. I'm just gonna have an exhaust put on it, get the exhaust fixed on it, but I'm just gonna work on getting it detailed out, making the paint, you know, pretty again, or presumable, or whatever you wanna call it. And start getting some of this stuff together, man. Together. Yeah, and I'm glad I didn't put these twister stickers on there. I seen a couple of people that did do it, and it didn't look very good, you know. I'm glad I didn't do it. So, yeah, buddy. I like this old Fairmont. I just wish I had more time and money to work on it. I wish I'd have built that pole barn, but I'm glad I bought the Mach 1 instead. So let me turn this around. I'm going to do a little series on the truck. The plans on the truck is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to clean this truck up. I'm going to get everything straightened out on it. I don't need no wheels and tires or nothing for it because it's got good wheels and tires on it. Maybe sometime later if I run across a good deal on some cool wheels and tires, you know, a little bit bigger, whatever, I might go that route. But as of right now, I'm not going to change the tires or nothing on it. But I am going to clean the truck up and get the thing looking purty. You know what I'm saying? So my plan is that I was going to use the state truck for that, for the junkyard, but I'm not. I'm just going to go ahead and sell that, keep this. I need the plow and the stuff more than I need that state truck. And this right here can haul my car trailer. That way I'm not tearing up my 2020 Ford F-150. And I'm going to have Lee's Auto Parts put on the door and on the fender and the telephone number and everything, and I'm gonna make a nice truck out of it, and a nice truck for the yard. So that's my plan with the truck, unless somebody comes by with a ton of money and I'm like, yeah, that truck ain't worth that, but yeah, I'll take the money. You know how it is, guys, when you're in a car business type thing, you know. I mean, I've been buying and selling cars my whole life. That's all I really ever knew, you know. So yeah, we're gonna take and we're gonna put Lee's Auto Parts on the door, the phone number on the thing, my cell phone number on it, so that way people can get in contact with me at all times. So we'll start getting things together. for that. I should be at the junkyard, but it's been raining, and I have to work outside over there, so I'm not getting sick for nobody. I'm sorry. You know, my dad, he goes up there and sits in the building and stuff like that, but he ain't out doing anything. So, yeah, and then, guys, so anyhow, I really appreciate all you guys. I appreciate my new subscribers, my old subscribers. You guys are awesome. And if anybody tells you any different, you tell them come see me, and I'll tell them you're awesome. Thanks for watching, guys, and have a great rest of your day.